Dear viewers, welcome to this video where we are going to understand what happens when Ketu is placed in the 6th house of the birth chart. In astrology, the 6th house is considered the center of topics like struggles, debts, diseases, competition, challenges, of course enemies, and services, work related. When a planet like Ketu sits in the 6th house of the birth chart, instead of showing direct effects, it brings more unexpected kinds of influences. Here, Ketu sometimes creates hidden enemies, sometimes brings sudden illnesses, and sometimes brings problems or difficulties you never actually imagined, creating an atmosphere of internal testing for us. But that doesn't mean Ketu is always negative. If Ketu is beneficial, the native becomes courageous, capable of defeating diseases, able to sense and face hidden enemies, and also develops a strong sense of services and dedication. But if Ketu is malefic, there may be hidden conspiracies in life, feelings of despair and stress in mind, frequent illnesses, and chances of debts and legal troubles. The 6th house in the birth chart is extremely sensitive. If this house is positive, the person can win over enemies, gain physical strength, and earn respect through righteous actions. It brings out the person's inner strength, wisdom, and winning ability. If this house is in balance, it strengthens life, give courage, and make the person ready to face challenges. But if it goes out of balance, it may feel like the place of life has been halted. According to Red Book Astrology, for Ketu, the condition of Jupiter matters a lot. If Jupiter is strong in the birth chart, the person lives a longer life, receives happiness from mother, and shows faith in dharma, which is righteousness. Of course, internal balance and stability in life. Especially if Jupiter is auspicious in the 2nd house and Ketu is also favorable, the person has a chance of living beyond 70 years, gets support from maternal uncles as well, and gains from travels. If Mercury is also benefic in the 6th house, Ketu starts giving positive results. Mercury itself is the natural ruler of the 6th house. If Mercury is well placed in the house, anywhere in the birth chart, Ketu stops giving bad results and starts acting beneficially. Such a person will have a clear decision-making ability, a sense of justice, and strong problem-solving skills. Now, if Venus is strong in the chart, Ketu's harshness reduces to some extent. A strong Venus calms down Ketu's intensity and makes it peaceful and tolerant. Its effect could be in the person, even when facing tough situation, they can handle them easily. Generally have a calmer nature, like helping others and show interest in social work or doing good for others. If the male planets, meaning Sun, Jupiter, and Mars, are in favorable position, Ketu also tends to support well. This means when these 3 planets are strong, benefic, and positively placed in the chart, then Ketu too works as a supportive planet instead of spreading negativity. In that case, the person may show possible traits like ability to control enemies, a good relationship with children and joy through them, and a tendency to form relationship with wise people, good advisor, or people who actually guides. Now, talking about Saturn, if it is in the favorable position in the chart, the person's thinking and working style become stable and serious. Some common traits in such a person are their nature becomes serious, their thoughts are matured and responsible, they become aware about society and conscious about their duties. Such people do not fight enemies with aggression but handle them calmly and patiently. Even in difficult times, they know how to maintain balanced thinking and, of course, composure. Just like Rahu in the 1st house, if Ketu is there in the 6th house alone, success may be visible in the person's own life, but their behavior may come off as harsh or uncomfortable to others, meaning such a person's personal life may look smooth, like having fewer issues with illnesses, debt, or enemies. But when this person deals with others, they may try to dominate, show off their influence, or even try to control, which may make others feel uncomfortable or uneasier. That's why humility, tolerance, and self-control are necessary in behavior for such person. Now, in such case, it's important to maintain humility in the person's conduct. If the Ketu in the 6th house doesn't make the person arrogant, they don't have the habit of always considering themselves superior, and they are consistent in their actions, then Ketu can bless them with generosity and even help them rise to higher positions. Now, serving 4-legged animals is an effective remedy to calm Ketu. If a person doesn't have self-destructive habits, then Ketu helps them progress in life. If the native doesn't have tendencies that ruin their own life, like falling into superstitions, getting angry at small things, or hurting others unnecessarily while speaking, if they stay away from such things, Ketu brings ease in their life. If most planets in the chart are supportive, Ketu works as a helpful planet too. That means when the Sun, Moon, Mars, Mercury, Jupiter, Venus, Saturn, all the planets, etc. are in good position, Ketu also starts acting like a benefic planet. As a result, the person becomes capable of defeating enemies, maintains peace and mental stability in life, and also shows balance in their actions and find happiness from the children, and gains success in charitable or service related work. So we talked about the general effects of Ketu in the 6th house. Now it's time to understand what if this same Ketu in the 6th house is malefic, and planets like Jupiter, Venus or Mercury are also weaker. When Ketu malefic in the 6th house, life becomes unstable and confusing. The person starts to show two-faced behavior. They think one thing on the inside but present something else outwardly. This creates contradictions in how they speak, behave and make decisions. They often feel insecure, unnecessarily fearful and confused while making choices. Always stuck in doubt, wondering what's right and what's wrong. A weak Ketu in Mercury's house causes mental conflict. The 6th house is related to Mercury, that's why. But if Ketu is weak in this house, it weaknesses Mercury's positive influences as well. As a result, thoughts become unstable, decisions become unclear, and mental stress appears. If Mercury is also placed in this house with Ketu, Ketu behaves like a friend with it that can create balance between logic and intuition. But if Venus is also placed here, Ketu begins to treat Venus like an enemy. As a result, problems in practical relationships, a lack of clarity in connections, emotional distance, or misunderstanding can increase. It's also important to note that when Ketu is malefic here, the person suffers from fear, self-doubt, and weak luck, fortune. A malefic Ketu weakens self-confidence and keeps the mind gripped by fear of failure. Along with that, it causes uncertainty at work, frequent small troubles, and a tendency to blame others even when the mistake is their own, as they don't become accountable. Now, when Venus is weak and Ketu is also malefic, the person may suffer from dog bites, itchy feet, or having problems under the sole of the feet, or maybe skin diseases like eczema. Now, if the moon is in the 2nd house, the person's mother's health may be affected. And later in life, they may have to face mental or financial stress in the old age. If Jupiter is weak in the birth chart, the person may experience aimless travels, unnecessary expenses, and unwanted conflicts or enmity. Sometimes they may even face false accusation, pressure, or defamation. Similarly, they may end up doing activities that bring no real results. That means action done without a clear purpose or goal may waste time and energy. They may also struggle with teamwork, friendship, or even group efforts. When Ketu is malefic in the 6th house, the relationship with the maternal side, from the mother's family side, is also affected. And they may not receive respect, harmony, or support expected from them. Sometimes such people may feel afraid without any reason, or may feel lonely or empty. They may fear spirits or ghosts, have uncertainty in their mind, and struggle to understand what's actually real. If the person has a quarrelsome nature, they tend to not get along with others and display argumentative behavior. Such people have a tendency to get into fights or even conflicts. They quickly reject others' opinions, criticize or ignore them. They may behave in a way that troubles or hurts others. They can also blow up small matters and stay angry about something they don't like for a longer period of time. When Ketu is malefic or the person is mentally imbalanced, they tend to become their own enemy. Due to lack of trust, relationships may break. Such people may feel like close relatives or friends are drifting away. There is a possibility of damaged relationships when Ketu is malefic. It can also cause problems in the body, the mind, and relationships. But this situation can be brought into balance through simple and practical remedies. For that, the first thing, do not carry any kind of ego. No matter how successful you are in life, considering yourself too great can be harmful. Also, humbleness. Humble behavior helps, calm down Ketu. If you are doing any important task, take advice from your family, such as your wife, even children, or someone closer and knowledgeable. Now, this helps strengthen family bonds, make decision more clearer, and keeps the home environment more peaceful. Also, drinking milk mixed with saffron is considered very helpful. If possible, lightly heat a small piece of gold, dip it in milk, and drink that milk according to what Lal Kitab says as part of the remedies. Now, on Thursdays, you may donate yellow clothes, turmeric, or chickpeas to a Brahmin or a priest. And also, regularly chant Om Brihaspataye Namaha or Brihaspati Peace Mantra is also going to be helpful. Now, you need to respect the maternal female side, such as your sister, maternal aunt, aunt-in-law, daughter, or niece, and be respectful and have a supportive behavior towards them. If your behavior with them is good, Ketu also stay more calm. At the same time, you may also donate bananas for 43 days. Continuously donating bananas at any religious place for 43 days is regarded helpful. Now, you also may need to keep a dog at home as a pet. The dog is an animal associated with Ketu. Serving it helps calm the energy of Ketu. Also, donate a 3-colored or black and white blanket at a temple or religious place. If that's not available, donating 3 separate blankets of different colors is also fine. Now, these remedies helps reduce restlessness, unnecessary fear, and conflict, trying to appease Ketu in the birth chart. Now, sometimes we think the problem is outside, but actually it starts from within. If we identify on time and adopt the right thoughts and behavior, this planet doesn't come to cause conflict, but to help actually bring balance. Now, in the next video, we will talk in details about Ketu's placement in the 7th house, which relates to sensitive areas like marriage, partnership, open enemies, and social reflections. And if you want to continue understanding these life-related topics step by step, I urge you to go ahead and subscribe our channel and hit the bell icon and stay ready for the next episode. We'll meet again. Jai Shri Ganeshaya Namaha. Namaskar.